In this episode, I'm gonna try and make some more money, obviously, to finance our ability to get a better ship and stuff. I know I can get a better mining ship right now because we have just over 3 million in the wallet here, but I want to have a little bit left over after we get this thing, so I'm gonna try to, make sure we have left over and stuff. But without further ado, let's get into this, and I'm gonna try and make, like I promised at the end of the last video, I'm gonna try and look at these sell orders when we go to sell our products, or raw ore, or whatever you want to call it. But like I said, without further ado, let's get into this. I'm gonna go up to the mining fields in this particular area here, and we're gonna get some mining done to make some more money here. We might have to travel to find the best price, but that's okay. Always want to maximize the profits that you make off of what you're doing. Not a lot of best bar over here. We do have some, but not a whole lot, to be honest. But I am gonna approach this one here and try and get some Vetspar going, and I'll be right with you guys as soon as we start mining again, because it's gonna take us a while to get down up there. It looks like we have maybe multiple ships going at it. Actually, I could be wrong. I don't know what all those white dots are. Maybe different asteroids or what, but they're floating around. It looks like it might be other ships. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's definitely other ships there, so I'm gonna actually choose something else to go for, because I don't wanna. There we go, that should be a little better. But we definitely have multiple mining ships going on here. It's blatantly obvious at this point. You can see the lasers going off and everything, so I'm actually kind of glad that I switched targets there. Wait until we get to about 3 meters away from something. Stopping ship. Okay, let's make sure we target all this, and we'll get everything rolling again here. Got both of our mining lasers going off. We're probably gonna deplete this asteroid, to be perfectly honest, because this looks like a small one to me, in all honesty. So we're probably gonna deplete this one. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get flowed out of this particular rock. I hope we can at least get close, if not full load, but I'm not gonna say for sure, because we can hold about 60,000 worth of ore. So I don't know what's gonna happen in that regard, but I'll be with you guys yet again. As soon as we get maybe a halfway, I'll come back and talk to you guys, and then I'll do it again a little bit more towards the end, so we can shorten this video up here. Okay guys, welcome back. We're about halfway full, just about, and I think we found the most expensive buyer, if I've read the thing correctly. It took me a while to do that, because Gemini told me that I need to look at the selling orders, and nobody is buying Vetspar right now, nobody as far as players go. But I also looked at the buyers and looked at the previous prices for things, and I clicked on the one that I thought was the highest. I'll probably go back and double check that. That way, if we need to change it, I can change it real quick and get the most bang for our buck, whatever, however you want to put this. But I told you guys I would come back and about halfway point and talk to you guys some more. If you guys have any suggestions on what we should do, I know one of you guys said that we should join a warring faction. I do plan on doing that, but I'm not going to do that until we have a relatively decent warship to our name. And again, that's why we're doing the mining thing, because I'm using that to finance everything that we're going to put into everything else. So I do plan on getting to that point. Don't worry about that. It's just something that needs to be grinded at. And again, I do appreciate the support that we did get, and some of you guys dropping comments on the long form video. I really appreciate that. It helps me out, and if you guys would push that subscribe button, that would be much appreciated as well. And hopefully by the end of this year we'll be monetized. guys, but I need your help to do this, because at this point in time, this is literally my job to push out content for you guys. And I do plan on getting back to Europe before. It's just I want to take a break because that game is really giving me the finger, so to speak. So I kind of don't want nothing to do with it right now. If you have a different game that we could play besides this, also let me know in the comments. But again, it's gotta be a game that we already have on the channel, so that I'm not going to buy new games. I'm about ready to be done with one of my bills in my life in about 2 months or so. So then we can start getting more games for the channel to play and whatnot. But I'm not going to start doing that until I'm essentially debt free. So again, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I am open to them, and I will be getting back to Europa Universalis. I will be getting back to that, but I don't know if we're gonna do the whole Ottoman Empire conquer thing like we talked about in the comments the one day. I think I might play as one of the American native tribes, simply because I tend to have a better game with them, only because they are isolated and I can get them where they need to be to withstand the settlers when they come over from Europe and whatnot. But enough conversation about that. I just wanted to let you guys know what I do have planned for the channel, and I am not ignoring you guys. I do want to do what you guys are asking me to do, but every time I try to do it, it just kind of kicks my rear. So try and be patient, but I do listen to you guys on what you guys want to see, that way I can tailor the content based on what you want to see. But because EVE Online has gotten me at this point probably close to 40,000 views, I did want to start to put this game out once again, because years ago I posted a YouTube short about EVE Online, and that YouTube short has over 100 likes and like 30 something thousand views. So that's why I started putting this out again, because I know that at one point about 3 years ago that was one of my most popular shorts, and I still get views on that short to this day and comments on that short to this day. So that's why I decided, you know, let's go back to EVE Online and see what the reception is. But anyway guys, I'll be right back with you guys when we got this full load. Okay, alright guys, we're just about full, and then we'll go and sell this at the location that I've chosen, and I believe it'll be higher than the other locations that I had on the market details. Is it going to be the highest price thus far? I don't know. There could be a higher price, I'm not sure of that. But what I can tell you is I did choose the one that I could see that was higher than the others. So we should get a decent amount of cash out of this, maybe the full estimated price, who knows, but we'll try and milk as much as we can out of this. But when I went and looked at the buyers versus the sellers, this seemed to be the highest place that was selling thus far. So we're gonna go sell to them, and it should be at its highest optimal price that we know about. And we're about full right now. Just give it a couple more minutes and it will be completely full here. That will be fantastic. Okay, we're completely full guys. Let's get paid here. Okay, now we're headed the right way, and I don't know if this is gonna be our last jump, but we'll see if this is gonna be our last jump or not. We'll find out in a second here. And here we are gonna jump again through the gate, the jump gate. No, we have one more place to go here. Jump. Let's straight up jump there. Try to get to the location we have marked. I'm jumping all over the place because I'm hoping that I read that market right and we get the highest price available for what we have in the ship. Sure, we gotta jump all over the place, but I hear it's worth doing, so we'll see how that transpires and plays out. Okay, and we're gonna jump again. Actually, let's just, okay, and we gotta jump again. Jeez. Well, I think I was going the wrong way partly, so if that's the case, well, I understand that. But like, if we've been going the whole way the correct way, this is quite far just to get the highest price according to what I can see. And there's always very possible that I am misreading the pricing market values, but I'm hoping that that's not the case. But man, we've been jumping like crazy for the last couple minutes. Jump again, holy crap, that's insane. That's truly insane. I might even end the episode by the time we get down here, guys. Like, I wouldn't have the time to do this again. This is absolute insanity. And we gotta jump again? Are you freaking serious? Holy shit. Man, this is crazy. I don't even remember how many times we've jumped already. It's gotta be at least 5 or 6, maybe 10 times. I think we're going into a danger zone here, guys, so this is not great. Jeez, we're jumping all over the place, dude. This is absolute insanity. Are you serious right now? Does this jumping ever stop? Jeez. Oh my gosh. Hold up. I gotta look at how far this place is. That's crazy. We're going the right way. It's just taking us a bunch of jumps here. Man, this better be worth it, because if the price on this Vespa is not what we're above what we typically get, which is give or take 370 ISK, I'm going to be frustrated. This better be at least 390, please. Jeez, are you freaking serious? Finally, oh my gosh, that is, no. Okay, well, we gotta turn back around now. I'm gonna have to jump again because I misclicked. There we go. Well, we don't have to jump in terms of use of Stargate. We're just gonna dock at the port here, and this better be freaking worth it, or I'm gonna be living here, guys, like for real, because we probably jumped at least 20 times. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end the episode as soon as we're done offloading here, because that took some time, guys, to jump all the way there. Holy crap. Mining hold, okay, and we're gonna say put in the item here, and well, I think I clicked the wrong one. No, I didn't. The moment of truth here, guys. Hopefully it's at least better than what we've been getting on average. Oh yeah, it is 489 ISK. 400,089 ISK. So that was definitely worth it. I mean, the price is down, okay? But it was definitely worth the multiple jumps that we need to get here. It was definitely a dangerous trip though, because we went through a multiple factions airspace, which I was a little bit iffy about. I didn't like it. I had a bad feeling the entire time, but worth it. And now we have 3,400,000 something. I'll see you guys next time, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment and let me know what you guys want to see in terms of other games besides Europa 4. If you guys do want to see a native Indian playthrough for Europa 4, I'm willing to do that right away because I feel comfortable with them. But it's just as far as taking over the Ottoman Empire, that was really shoving it up my rear, and I was getting frustrated, so I didn't post for a couple of days. But I'll see you guys next time, and God bless. Thank you.